see beyond the client, beyond the competitor, beyond all of the other entities that exist in business, and look for the innate good in everyone. Welcome to Timeless Principles number 9, Leadership through Inner Wisdom. What are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about some of the ideas around really just transcending beyond looking at the physical person that's in front of us. It's quite a in-depth, high-level topic. How are we going to cover this inside 10 minutes? So we're going to brush over some very, very powerful principles that are going to set you up with a very powerful mindset going into the week. Welcome to Intention Monday. My name is Rishi Patel, founder of Selling in Alignment, where I work with coaches and consultants to reprice and package their services so they can discover and live their purpose. So we're going to be talking about quite a few different points today, and I'm going to go over them. We're going to touch on them. Again, as always, if you're watching live, let me know in the comments what you're getting from this, what you're going to take away, what you're going to apply either into your week or your business or into your personal life moving forward. If you're watching on replay, hashtag replay, let me know what you're getting from this in the comments. Let's start by just looking beyond the idea of the team, looking beyond the idea of the client, looking beyond the idea of the customer. You know, you may think, oh, I'm a solopreneur, I'm a coach or a consultant, I don't really employ anyone else, or maybe I've got just a VA and it's me, and this doesn't really apply to me. Actually, no. You know, recently I was talking to around 100 joint venture partners in an online event, and it really got me thinking. It was a very powerful event. It was hosted in the States. And what I loved about the way that they created the event was that they looked at it from a perspective of, you know, these people are not your competition. You know, don't be worried about someone coming along and stealing leads from you. And that got me thinking, what's the deeper message behind that? See, ultimately, we're all connected by some force. And that force is a universal energy. And that's it. That's an ultimate truth. Like, no matter whether you are religious, spiritual, you know, into science fiction, like whatever, this universal principle, or even if you're an atheist, right? This universal principle, which is one of Newton's laws, is just that everything is made up of energy, right? I mean, this is the ultimate truth. And I think what I'll do is I'll do a set of Intention Mondays on Newton's laws, because they're very, very powerful. They're very applicable into how we can use and go forward and extract things from there into business. Because if we look at someone else's competition, then we're seeing them separate from us. But the ultimate truth is they're just another form of energy that was represented in that manifestation. You know, I may talk to my friend and think that I'm talking to someone else, but actually there's just a part of me. And ultimately, there's a connection that exists beyond everything that we can see. That's almost inconceivable to imagine. And yet there is a thread inside this which binds all of us. That's the ultimate truth. And so we can't really have competition from that perspective. See, if it's true, let's say, for example, you may be in two schools of thought, right? You may be in the school of thought, well, yes, I completely get this, and everything is energy, and it's a universal principle. You may be in another school of thought that says, no, you know, Rishi, I don't buy into this at all. Right? That doesn't work for me. And that's okay. Let's just say for just a moment that it were true that we were all connected by energy. In that moment, then it's not possible then to have competition, because you are a manifestation of that energy in a very unique way. Someone else is a manifestation of that energy in a very unique way. And so everyone's just showing up to do what they've got to do on the planet and serve in the way that they've come to serve. There can't actually be any competition because everyone's completely unique. So how can anyone steal anyone else's leads or clients? And what an amazing attitude to go into potential partnership with. And that's something that we can really consider as business owners, as coaches, consultants, want to expand our operation. We can really look at this from a very powerful perspective. Right? A very powerful perspective around, hey, you know, look, this is the ultimate truth. The ultimate truth is this, that we can't have competition. Let's all collaborate instead. Right? So you can either have competition or collaboration. Now, if you believe everyone is here to serve in their own unique way, then you can only have collaboration, you can't have competition. Isn't that incredibly powerful? And you know what's given me this realization is just very deep contemplation around, who we really are and how we're here really to serve. And there's something really powerful that I keep contemplating on, which is pursuing a higher purpose beyond profit. Profit needs to drive the business, and I'm not ever going to take away from the idea or the principle or the philosophy that business is about creating profit. That's always going to be my 101. We're going to start there. We're going to create a profitable business. Coaches that work with me, they will tell you I'm always focused on where's the money coming from. That's important. We need to run a business. We need to be able to run our lives. We need to be able to do all the things that we're doing and grow and thrive and serve in even bigger and better ways. We want to be able to do all of that, right? That's a thing that we have a desire to do within us. Why would we block that? So the business does need to create profit. And there's something even beyond that as well, which is purpose. And if you look at the selling in alignment framework, it's really powerful, because once we complete the second stage, which is called selling in alignment, that second stage of the principle where we learn the skills around selling high value, high-end packages to our customers, then we can really go beyond that stage to purpose-led selling, which is us in the world playing for something bigger. Like, what does that look like? Are we contributing to our community, to our society? Are we contributing or making a difference in, third world countries in some ways, to some form of charity? Is it just that we're being the best version of ourselves for our family or for our children, right? Or for our spouse? I mean, what does that all look like? So what's the bigger purpose beyond the profits is something else that we can really start to think about and contemplate on as well. And once we start to really think and contemplate on that, we can come up with these deeper principles. And how did I even come up with this idea today to talk to you about going beyond the entire methodology of just purpose beyond profits? How did I come up with that idea of, there can't be competition? I came up with these ideas. Why? Because ultimately, I'm thinking about that purpose beyond profits. And that's very, very front of mind for me. So it's really powerful, and this is just some of the takeaways that I really got from, just going deep into understanding what is a joint venture partner, how can we collaborate together, how can we really work together in a way that serves us, to help us to grow our reach, to help us to grow our community. Some people may not resonate with these Intention Mondays. They may just think, what's that guy doing, going on and on and on? And some people may be on the complete other end of the spectrum, and they may be thinking, wow, this is great, like, I need a dose of this in my life. And so if we can help each other to grow our businesses in a collaborative way, doesn't it create an incredibly powerful way of impacting and reaching and serving more people that resonate with our message? And the people that don't resonate may resonate with someone else's message. They may get that growth in that way. And in that way, there can never be any scarcity anymore. And if there's no scarcity, then there's only abundance. And isn't that purpose beyond profits? Like, how beautiful is that as a concept? Sometimes it's just really easy to get. And I really speak from my own perspective here. Like, sometimes for me, it's really easy to get into that scarcity mindset. Where are these next set of leads coming from? Like, what's going to be the performance of my next launch? Or where am I going to get, my next Q2 goals from, right? Like, how is that even, I can't even see how that happens right now, right? Or my TEDx talk, right? How will I land a TEDx talk, for example? Like, I can't see that happening. Everyone else has one, I don't. We can look at it from all of these different perspectives. Maybe you resonate with this. And that's coming from a very scarcity-based mindset. And that's normal if we're not understanding these deeper innate principles. I don't really get this. Like, isn't this powerful? Like, you can't have scarcity and abundance. You can only have one or the other. So it's our duty, our righteous duty, then to choose which one do we want. Like, what's the mindset that we want to go into this week with, or the rest of this year, or the rest of our lives with? And so that's really what I want to drive home today in today's Intention Monday. And I really hope you get from this some of the leadership principles that I'm talking about here around, collaboration, not competition. Abundance, not scarcity. Like, I hope you're really landing some of these core concepts, and let's connect with each other and grow and reach more audiences and serve more people and take people to purpose beyond profits. That's really the big idea that Selling in Alignment stands for. Until the next time, keep selling in alignment.